Okay, I'm back. My video cut off. But anyway, like I was saying, and it's just not the Kelly family. There are other families going through the exact same thing today. The exact same thing today. They got family members, people close to them, they be molested right now. So that's why I said it's more, it's not just about him, but it's about everybody that's got all these secrets, honey. Got all this pain going on, and we trying to cover up the pain with talent and gifts and prayers. And prayer is excellent. But you got to do something else too. You got to confess, honey. And get to the root of the issue. Things is ugly, honey. You got to get to the root of issues in the family. Because if not, this is going to continue to still happen. And you know what? Let me say this too for this thing cut off again. I couldn't figure out, that he got off on the charges with the video of him having sex with the 14-year-old girl. And they said the 14-year-old girl parents told her to say it won't her. Now, I would like to hear her story too. Because later on, if she grow up, she going to tell it, honey. She going to come on out, probably. Now, some people don't never do, but she might come on out and tell her own story. But the parents made her hush up for whatever reason. It could be money. Sometimes it could be people fear for their life. You know what I'm saying? But I hope they got that child some help. But anyway, did it really matter if it won't her? Why? I don't understand why did they let him get off with that? You clearly seen that it was him. Well, they said it won't him, didn't they? Said that won't him. But I believe they said they clearly seen that it was him having sex and did all those awful things to that 14-year-old little girl, honey. And they still didn't do nothing about it. Well, did they ever try to find it? Okay, if they say it wasn't him, did they ever try to find out who it was? Somebody in the video has done a assault of this child. Did they even care to find out who it is in the video? See, that's another issue. That's another issue. Most people, the country, society don't care about little black girls and little black families, especially in poor communities, uneducated, no money, poverty. We do not care about our little black girls. We don't. You talking about surviving R. Kelly, baby, try to survive being a little black poor girl. Or try to survive being a black girl, period. In a house full of people, predators. You try that, honey. In 2019. So, there's so much that we can learn and grow from. We really can. But I'm going to tell you what, honey. I ain't got to drink from no muddy water to quench my thirst. No. I believe there's some more ponds or somewhere, a lake, a fountain, somewhere where we can get some clean water. And that's why I'm talking about people still supporting him and his music. He don't need y'all to support his music. He needs y'all to help him. He need prayer, honey. And not just prayer with action. With action. Nobody just sitting around talking about, well, honey, we gonna pray, honey. This man has really, allegedly, honey, let me say allegedly, baby, has destroyed the lives of people forever. Forever. And you that's listening, if you've been molested or raped by a family member, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It destroys your life on all levels. He don't need your supporter telling him, sing it. That's jam. He don't need that from y'all. He needs y'all to help him, honey. Because he's sick. If your family member was diagnosed with a terminal illness, you wouldn't have them sitting up in your house rubbing alcohol on them. No, baby, you would get them to somebody, a professional, somebody that can get them some help. Child, bump a song. Bump music. That's what I say. Bump it, child. Not when somebody's sick. No, you don't have to have a good gift wrapped up in a bunch of filth. And we so debased that we don't even know that sex is something that's supposed to be private. You ain't supposed to be gyrating sex all up on a stage. But we so debased and so detached from God and the morals of God and the scriptures, we don't even find nothing wrong with that. Getting up on stage half naked, making all these sexual gestures and all this stuff, that ain't for the public. Sex is supposed to be confined in marriage. You keep that mess in the bedroom with your husband or wife. That ain't even for a stage. But baby, we done our morals and values have done a drop to an all-time zero. We done took God out of it, honey. Took the standards of God out, and we put a bed up on the stage. And they say the man had a bed in his studio. Girl. Parents, love your children enough. Don't sell your babies out. If they can sing, dance, whatever they can do, do not sell your babies out to a monster, to somebody that's sick, honey. You can find somebody that's well. God can give you somebody that's well to help you. But these parents, it was unbelievable. We need to ask them some questions about their own lives too. Baby, was y'all molested? Did it happen to y'all? Did it happen to y'all, honey? Because ain't no way you don't introduce your child or take your child around somebody that you know is poison. See, that's where it come to being honest and being true with your own self. You did it because you wanted the fame and you wanted the money. See, there ain't nothing wrong with saying that if that's what it is. You got to confess, honey. So, I wanted my child to be so famous, honey. The fame and the money, and, it was going to take us here and take us there. But look what's done happen, honey. No. No, honey. Big Bird would have taught my baby how to sing. Yes, Big Bird. I would have been down there on Sesame, Mickey Mouse, somebody. But it sure wouldn't have been Mr. Kelly. Not knowing from what I know. And my child couldn't have convinced me. Lord, I hope this thing don't turn off. How your child gonna convince you to let you? You the parent. You the parent. Child. Woo. But like I said, my prayer is that families get healed from this sickness, from this pornography, from this sexual sins, from all this pedophilia, that we get healed in the name of Jesus. In the church, get a backbone and stand up. The faith of Jesus Christ is strong. Ain't nothing weak about it. Help somebody. Sometimes we ain't trying to be friends with nobody. Sometimes you got to get tough to help somebody. Get a backbone. Stand up and help people when they need help. And helping people, sometimes you got to tell them about their ugly self. Well, if I tell them, honey, if I really say, child, if I really tell them you need to, confess that, hey, my check might not get cut. You don't need a check to get cut. You don't need publicity. Not when you're doing it for the right reasons. When you love people, you will help them. So anywho. Like I said, my prayers that everybody, all families, will get some help, honey. And that all this sin, sex mess will get healed from it. Because it's a mess. It's just a hot, merry, sad too. It's a hot, merry, sad mess. It is. People are something, honey. But anyway, if y'all ain't watched the documentary, honey, watch it. And give your feedback on it. What you think about it. And I'm telling you, look out for one another. If you see it going on in your family, honey, ask questions. Get involved. Don't let your children grow up like that. And then they grow up and spread that cancer to somebody else. All this mess could have been avoided if somebody would have paid attention. If somebody would have been woke on their watch. and not being the people around him love money and fame more than he did. All them people is responsible. They're responsible for all of it. Ooh. And Mr. Kelly too. Get somewhere and get you some help, sir. Whatever. Go Jesus. And young girls, I'm not talking about adults. Teenage girls cannot, agree to have sex. No. Teenage girls are very impressionable. Of course, fame and superstars make them happy. They get excited about fame and celebrity because they teenagers. Their brain ain't but that big. It ain't even finished growing. That's why your parent that loved their child got to step in and say, look, we ain't going this way. And this is why. And guess what? You ain't even got to make, if your child